Welcome. We are live on Pub Sports Radio. I'm Dabby Cab.
And I'm Dave, and this is our new show where beautiful women
flock fucking it all up already.
Instinctively like the salmon of Capistrano.
All right, we're back. Is everything background noise gone? No echo? Welcome. We're live on Pub Sports Radio. I'm Dabby Cab.
And I'm Dave, and beautiful women in Capistrano.
Oh, okay. Look, this is going to be something new. A shot at the moon, if you will.
Where all your wild fantasies will come true.
Like a real glory hole. This
is the unmuted mic. Couldn't have gone more perfect.
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
There's absolutely revel in the fucking disaster at the beginning, but I love it. But you know what I love more, Dave? This fucking chat that we already got out here. My guy Wine Time, Ren Mose, Boss Up Chopper, 29. Did I say that right? Jose. I know Jose's in there producing a show right now. Shout out to our guy Jose, Mr. Say Hey Plays. Jay Peasy, he said solid intro. He's probably sitting there like, these motherfuckers had my song and they chose to go with that shit.
Well, you know, it couldn't have been any other way. We are going to have a different intro, but for now, that's what we got. But I'm so glad we're here. We've talked about it for you and I have talked about it for a year. It's been out there for a couple months. I'm glad to be here, and I hope everyone enjoys it. We got a lot of fun stuff planned.
Yeah, you know, the whole thing, guys, this isn't going to be too different. All of us, for the most part, and I can already tell by the people in the chat, these are the real motherfuckers out there. You know, the ones that do this day to day like we do. We gamble every day. We get in there. Shout out to our guy, Jimmy the Bag. We break down every card every day. We put our hard-earned money on the fucking line, and we sweat our balls off and hope we win money at the end of the day. And this is just a time to, you know, have a drink, have a smoke, relax, look at some beautiful women, ask some intriguing questions. We'll still talk about some sports, still make some bets. But most of all, it's a time to just kick back and fucking enjoy. So I hope that's what all you guys in the chat do with us. I hope you have a drink poured. I hope you have something to smoke on. Whatever your vice is, however you relaxed.
So just so everyone knows, we have a lot of people in the chat that I don't recognize. And, you know, Cab and I are on just about every show there is on the channel. That's kind of the whole point. We want to open it up to a broader spectrum of people. If you are here just to see Natasha, which actually that's probably the best reason to be here, we do the interview. We are going to have other segments. We're about to have one more segment before we get into her. But it's not.
Nobody's here to see you.
Well, who the fuck would he? You know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying for all the Natasha fans, she'll be here. We're just it's a show about everything and anything, and she's definitely the main focus. Our guests will always be the main focus. So dip in and out if you want to. We got a lot of other fun things planned too. And sort of a grand finale at the end, which Cab and I aren't looking forward to, but you know, little teaser there. But thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate it.
A little tidbit in this grand finale that he's talking about. I told Dave, I said this morning, dude, like, I'm anxious. And he's like, you do shows all the time. Like, what are you anxious about? I said, motherfucker, I'm not anxious about doing the show. I'm anxious about that chip that we're going to eat, that goddamn chip from hell that we're about to eat for what? For their entertainment? I don't know. The only reason I'm eating it is because me eating it means you have to eat it. And I am going to absolutely love every second watching you in pain.
Well, it was supposed to be a teaser and you just went out and told them. But yeah, we're going to be eating something very, very harsh in the last segment that's going to maybe potentially have one or both of us go to the hospital. So anyway, that's the intro, guys. Thanks for being here. Why don't we jump in? Why don't we jump into the first segment?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if you want to fuck off real quick, we can get into it.
Evening indulgences.
As you noticed, don't worry. This isn't going to be solo on me this whole segment. Our guy Dave's getting ready. But like I said, guys, pour a fucking drink, roll up, stuff the bowl, whatever it is, whatever you do. Let us know. I want to know what you're sipping on. I want to know what you're smoking on. Relax with us. And you know what? Charlie Bradshaw makes it a lot more relaxing right there. Shout out to our guy, Charlie Bradshaw, with the $99.99 dono right there, man. We really appreciate you. You guys in the chat are the whole reason we're here. You make this whole shit tick. You make it all go. You make the whole the wheel run, so to speak. So shout out to you, man. We really appreciate you. We'll put it to good use, I promise. But while we're at it, everybody, let me know what you're smoking on. Let me know what you're sipping on. I got some Tito's here. Before anybody talks shit, Razor, I'm talking to you out there in the chat because I know you're the first person who's going to say something. I have lemonade in it. Yes, I have lemonade in my vodka. It's supposed to help with hell, okay? It's supposed to ease the pain that's going to come straight out of hell from this chip. So I got some Tito's handmade vodka. It's made right here in Texas, in Austin, Texas. It's handmade, distilled in Austin. So shout out to Tito's. It's a really good vodka. If you've never had it, you're missing out. I know it's a pretty popular one, but you should definitely check it out. Our guy Dylan Med in the chat said he's got beer, vodka Sprite, grenadine from the vodka Sprite grenadines for your girlfriend. There you go. Smoking on some lime sour. There we go. Ixnizzle said he's got the Death Star loaded up. Cabs Hard Lemonade. There you go, 29. I appreciate you guys. What's funny is Dave's he wanted to be a little creative for this next segment and put on a little show for you guys. But there he is, like a real woman. He took forever to get dressed.
I just wanted to get more comfortable. So
yeah, you just gonna ignore what I just said. Like seriously, you had to put on a hat and a jacket. How the fuck did you leave me up here for 2 minutes?
The water in the bubble pipe didn't work, so.
Anyways, what are we indulging on tonight, Dave?
All right, in all seriousness, now that I'm all wet, no pun intended, this is a segment where I know he's drinking some swill over there, some fucking Tito's, which isn't bad. I shouldn't put Tito's down because what if one day they want to sponsor the show? But anyways.
Well, I'm doing the shout out for them.
Yeah.
Tito's, what's up? What's up, Tito's? Figure it out. We need a sponsor over here at Pub Sports Radio, and Tito's is the fucking people to do it. I saw the dude Tito. I read about it before I fucking sipped on it tonight. He grew up in San Antonio. So he's right from the same area Pub Sports Radio is. Come on, Tito's. Let's go.
All right. Let's talk about – here's the deal. This is evening indulgences, not evening swill drinking. So this is going to be a section where we review a nice alcohol, a nice whiskey, a nice whatever. Maybe we can do that for marijuana or whatever Cab wants to do in his segment. Now it's my segment, goddammit. And I have my favorite whiskey, Scotch whiskey of all time. If you guys know me, you know I like the brown water. You know I've been on the clear stuff for health reasons. But tonight we're on the brown water. And this, can you see that? Lagavulin 16. If you guys, comes in a nice box. If you guys watch Parks and Rec, which is a great show, Ron Swanson loves this. It's not the reason why I liked it from before I could start drinking, but basically real men like this. It is a single malt whiskey, Scotch whiskey. And if you know the difference between single malt and blended Scotch, it's basically a single malt. It's like a single batch of whiskey. It's not different whiskeys blended together. And this particular one, look how nice it looks. It's all legit.
Bro,
is from a place in Scotland called Islay.
That looks like that. The fuck?
Look at that. It looks like a pirate. Look. We came off a ship.
How much does that cost?
We're getting there. This used to be able to get this for $85 a bottle. Now you can't get it for under $100.
That's $100 bottle of alcohol.
119 here. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait.
It's got this foil on the top, bro. This is legit foil. This ain't no fucking Reynolds wrap, bro. You could put this together and boil it down and make a car chassis out of it.
All right, well, let's see it. Let's hear it.
We're going. Yep. Oh,
yeah. Give me a bottle.
Shh. Nice.
I dig the ASMR vibe.
Funnel. Stick in the funnel. Stick it in your funnel. All right. We got this nice snazzy glass. It's all artsy fartsy and stuff. See if you can hear. I'm only going to pour a little bit, just the tip. See the color? Nice.
All right.
All right. The smell. Here's the thing about this. If you guys like scotch or know anything about scotch, people say it's smoky. This isn't so smoky. It's peaty. It smells like moss. I know that kind of sounds gross, but peaty. P-E-A-T. Peat. Like moss.
Peat? Moss? What in the fuck are you saying to me?
There is this stuff called peat. P-E-A-T. It's like moss.
Peat moss.
Anyway, it smells like that. It smells great.
It smells like peat?
Yeah, Pete Loshak.
Bro, see, first off, I love Pete Loshak. I wanted to do something with my cane. Second, I'm trying real hard not to start in already, but you're telling me shit smells like Pete. You're like, Pete.
Anyway, I'm going to drink it.
Okay.
It's so good. You know,
good review.
Have you? Well, wait, hold up. You've never drank this before. If you've ever drinking a scotch from the island of Islay in Scotland, you would know that they have a very peaty taste. Like I said, you would also know that it tastes like iodine, so it's medicinal, and it's salty like the sea, like you.
Fuck, everything you just said sounds awful. You told me it sounds like peat, iodine, and the sea.
Yep. And so, the back taste is kind of caramely, but it's so good, bro.
Okay. Anyways, shout out to Tito's might sponsor us. That's a real person's drink. Everybody, you can go get a bottle of Tito's for an affordable price, or you can tell me one more time what that is.
Lagavulin 16, if you have any class.
Lagavulin 16.
Yeah, Lagavulin.
Lagavulin. Anyways, man, we got some stuff to chit chat about. But sometimes schedules break. You know, I saw our illustrious guest is backstage, so let's chop it up a little bit longer. Give everybody just a couple more minutes, like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes, to make sure you guys have a drink. Make sure you got something to smoke on. If you smoke, if you don't, it's cool. But if you do, it's a lot cooler. Anyways, you know the deal. But we're going to get into it with her in a few minutes. Just get your drink, get something to smoke on. Dave, before we get in there, what's been going on, man, outside of gambling, which is how we all know each other? Shout out to Pub Sports Radio, Jimmy the Bag, Pete Loshak, you know, bringing us all in here. Outside of gambling, what's going on, dude?
Well, you were talking to me about some guy named Smelly Melly or something. Some fucking rapper that.
Whoa, bro! See, at first I didn't even know what the. You said Smelly fucking Melly.
I don't know what the guy's name is,
bro. What do you mean? Well, okay, so you don't know who he is. Do you know anything about what's going on with him? Because tomorrow his fucking verdict gets dropped. He's
implicated in some crime, and he's. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
So you don't know anything?
No.
Okay, he's on trial right now. I think the trial was like 16, 17 days. The jury is deliberating right now. It's a murder trial, multiple murders. I mean, his life is on the line. Literally, his life is on the line. I don't know if you saw Monday, we put up betting odds, bro. DraftKings has odds on whether or not he's innocent or guilty. I think it was like minus 165 or something like that for guilty. Pretty much everybody thinks he's toast, but I've kind of paid attention to the trial, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the plus 125 for not guilty is looking pretty damn juicy right now.
I have no interest in it. I mean, who is that other guy? Takashi, whatever. I mean, all these guys are
do with that.
Well, this is what I'm saying. This guy's a rapper, right? Or hip hop artist, or whatever you want to call him, right?
YNW Melly. Yes, he's a rapper. Don't make this difficult.
Music. This is what I'm saying. I don't pay attention to these guys because particularly rap music has been horrible for about, I don't know, 20 years. So I don't follow any of these people. They all suck to me. They're all criminals. I could give a flying.
See, you had to fucking do it. You had to do it, didn't you? You just had to fucking do it.
He's guilty.
Help yourself, fucking Fox. Fucking. You couldn't. You were fine until then. You just couldn't. Anyways, look, it's interesting, bro. It's a multiple homicide case. It's a weird thing. Supposedly, and I don't want to get anything.
Spell homicide.
Supposedly, shut up. Supposedly, he shot like his friends in the back of the car that he was riding in, and you know they said it was a drive-by, and they were shooting back. But I don't know, man. It looks like he might have shot him. But then again, like I said, they don't have any really hard evidence. If anybody in the chat follows it, let me know what you think. If anybody out there has any ideas, because like I said, it drops tomorrow. And if you're an extreme degen, there are odds out there on normal fucking books.
They're obviously not all criminals.
Thank you. I mean, you just couldn't help it, huh?
That's okay. If you don't know, I'm okay. If you know me, you know me. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Dave. Okay, this is who I am.
I drink $119 fucking whiskey with the captain's hat on.
Yeah. Well, when you're never mind. Yeah, I do that. But anyways, that sounds great. What I wanted to talk about, we can talk about that. We can jump into it. You have anything more to say about Smelly Melly?
I mean, it drops tomorrow. The verdict drops tomorrow. So
what do you mean it drops tomorrow? I don't understand what you're saying.
The jury is deliberating. He's gonna fucking be.
Oh, he gets his pun. He gets his whether he's guilty or not tomorrow.
Yeah. What do you want me to say? It. Yeah. What do you? Yeah. They tell whether he's innocent or guilty tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'll be waiting on pin. I'll be on pins and needles.
I think he's innocent, and I think there's a plus 125 out there. That's a pretty juicy little fucking bet.
What book is that on?
Bro, just any of them. Just look. The one that I saw it on, and I'm not trying. I don't want to shout out books that we don't deal with here. So yeah. Just know it was on any books that pretty much everyone uses. It's there. So just go look. Okay.
Cool. Well, I wish that justice is served. However, that's gonna be served.
I saw Justin in the chat, man. He said innocent. He thinks he's innocent. So let's see. Londo said, "Is this pre-recorded?" Oh no, man! If you saw the intro, you would know it wasn't pre-recorded. We fucked that up about as bad as you can fuck something up. Shout out to Jimmy in the chat, also Jimmy the Bag. Guns Pick said he's never heard of her. There you go, heard of her. See, everybody's always funny today, huh? Everybody's funny. Smelly Melly. I remember what you said there. What do you think, Dave? You got anything else before we bring on our guest and start with Miss Tush?
No, let's jump into it. Shout out Lagavulin. Anyone that likes brown water, go buy it. Special occasion. And if you like vodka, Tito's is a good vodka. Very, very good vodka. I don't know, vodka's vodka to me, but Tito's is drinkable. So cheers.
Tito's is good. So shout out to Tito's, made right here in Texas also. Like I said, the dude Tito grew up in San Antonio, right where Pub Sports Radio is. So shout out to him, Tito. Shout out to your vodka. It's pretty damn good. Anyways, Markel said raw papers only. I got some raw papers, man. I got the organic raw hemp papers. You already know that's what it is. Shout out everybody in the chat. Let us know what you're drinking. Let us know what you're smoking. Shout out again to the $99 dono we got at the top of the head of this show, man. And let's get into it, Dave.
Yeah.
It's the interview.
God damn, that thing's hot. Whoa, he just threw her right in there. Hello.
Well, what did you think he was going to do?
I was going to intro her, but this show is all fucked up anyway, so we might as well just throw her in there.
Hello, Miss Natasha. Our show is not fucked up. It's wonderful, and we're very glad to have you on. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. It's good to be here.
Awesome.
Good. We already had some people in here that were angry that you didn't show up right away in the show. Maybe we need to rethink this whole order of things.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah. you live and learn, right? You live and learn. You go through trial and error, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we could have pre-recorded, but I wanted to be live with our chat, especially a lot of the chat. Like Dave said, they've been shouting you out, wanting to see you on here. South Lake, I know he's been, or South Cake. I want to make sure I say it right. And anybody else new here to Pub Sports Radio, we appreciate you guys. But you have a lot of people out there ready to see you here.
That's exciting. And it just means you'll have to have me on again in the future. We'll do it right next time.
Well, we hope we're still around, but either way, we appreciate. I mean, we've talked for now over a month, and it's been kind of our fault. We wanted things to go as good as well as they can, and now we have you here. So
yeah,
we're just gonna have a little discussion. I mean, I know that a lot of people want to see the ins, especially your fans want to see the kind of a more inside look on your real life and have you answer questions that normally maybe wouldn't be answered or whatever the case may be. So
Yeah,
we're going to start off kind of boring because I want this to be fun. The boring questions are, when did you start doing what? Okay, let's just do this. What is it that you do? When did you start? Why did you start? All of that. But I'm interested with that to know what you did before.
Hold on. How long do we have? Can we not go at the beginning? Where were you born? What's your I
want to basically say this. Well, listen. Hey, I want to do it like an intro to this. So I don't want to go through each question like that. So just tell us about your OF story.
Man. Loosen up.
Okay. So what I did first was I cleaned houses for like 3 years, and like 3 years ago from now, and then 2.5 years ago, I started social media. I just started TikTok. And like, I wasn't even thinking to do anything like this. But then like after a year of doing TikTok, people kept asking me like, where's the OnlyFans link? And I was like, what the hell? So it's like kind of a basic, cheesy reason. I started OnlyFans to buy a house because I'd lived in a trailer for so long and I have 4 kids. So I only signed up to see if I could save enough to get a house because I'm like working my ass off cleaning houses. And like, you can't save nothing. I'm just keeping bills paid. And then I was able to buy a house, and I was going to quit, but like it changed my life. So that's why I kept going, And so that I've only been doing OnlyFans for only 1 year. Are we switching, or can you guys hear me?
Okay. No, I'm sorry. That's T. That's our producer. He keeps putting me on that. I think he wants me to ask you, would it bother you if we put you on that screen like that? Would that bother you at all?
I don't care where I go. I'm fine. Oh, hello.
Okay, there we go.
Either he's trying to be funny or he
doesn't know what he's doing.
Fucking up bad. T, I can do it. If
you have to put her in the first spot first and then do it.
Watch. Here's how you do it, everybody.
Yeah.
Miss Tush, I'm sorry for our producing.
You're
so
fine.
I'm here, and now I'm going to switch with you.
We
got it. Just wanted to give you a better look because people don't want to. Are you a sports fan? Do you watch a lot of sports, or do you care?
I'm like a social sports fan. No, I can't say I just go for the fun of it, and I let everyone do their thing. I like to go to games and stuff. I go to the Indians baseball, and then like Ohio State fan. I like.
So Dave's. Oh, you are. This is perfect. Unbelievable. Did you just say Ohio State fan?
Yeah.
Okay. The whole reason I asked you about sports was simply because I was going to ask you if you were familiar with Ohio State and their mascot Brutus. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Look at this. I wish I knew their songs so I could start humming That's Brutus.
They say that I look like Brutus.
I can see.
Yeah, the big fucking fat face.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I own it.
Especially make that face.
Yeah, well, it's all good.
I had to play the old NCAA when I realized he looked like Brutus, so I could play with the mascot game, and I was all Brutus on the field. I was like, anytime it dropped, I was like, "Fuck, Dave, come on, man, catch the ball."
Well, that didn't land very well. So the next question was this, and you kind of answered it. So like. Cab isn't as familiar with OnlyFans as I am. I'm more of an OnlyFans connoisseur. He might not dabble as much, but to each their own. I know I've known. Oh, there's all different walks of life. There's like the TikTok or the mainstream social media person that comes on and is going to be like a non-nude person, and then there's some people that go and roll and ease into things, and there are some like ex-porn stars that come in and go full bore right away. Yeah. So obviously. I'm familiar with the type of content you offer, and we'll talk about that in a second. But was there an easing into this, or it sounds like there was? And what was your were there any qualms with starting from TikTok going to, hey, I'm doing sex videos and stuff like that?
To be honest, now that I've had more experience, I see other girls who do like full like cosplay lingerie sets because I follow more girls now. When I first went into it, I had no idea what I was doing. So I went in full nude. Like, I didn't post like full sex tapes on my page at first when I started. I did it all PPV, like pay-per-view, because I didn't know. Now I post full on my wall and do additional buy. But like when I first started, I went in full because it was kind of like the people who subbed to me like trained me a little bit before I started following other girls.
Oh, that's dope.
So, yeah, I was like, so I got really lucky with a few of my first subs, and they actually didn't take advantage of me. Like, I was surprised. They actually wanted to help me. And so they kind of told me what they wanted to see. Like, I think the very first thing I ever posted was a body tour video, which was like so cheesy now that I look back on it. And it's exactly what it sounds like. Like, because I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, I went in posting full nude because I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
And that's sort of where it was too. Like, I know
turn
that,
to talk, Dave, not yours.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you said it though. I know you said at the beginning that like you wanted like a house, and you got a house from it. You have 4 kids, and I want to say you look fucking amazing. And I don't want to be like, oh, especially because you have 4 kids, but I don't know anything about it. I just know it's not easy to like have kids and have a great body. So good shit. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, I know that's right, because a lot of people say the same. Oh, girls, they tell me the same. They're like, no fucking way. You have 4 kids? No way.
Right? That's is this too personal to ask? Like how old or like the age range of the kids? If you can,
my oldest is 13. Actually, I was too young to have her, but she's 13, and then my youngest is 2. So
2? Okay.
And then the other, they're sprinkled.
All girls, or do you have boys and girls?
I got 1 boy and 3 girls. I wanted to be a boy mom, but here I am. That's what I get.
You got 1 boy. What? How old is he?
He's 8. He's really cool. He's definitely. Okay. He's pretty.
For now.
For now, yeah.
We get worse, I promise.
He's already tested me a few times, but he's at that really cool age, like 8 years old. He used to be my like my problem child, like the hyper crazy one, and now he's like really mellow. He's like my dude. So now my 13-year-old, you would think that she would be like the handful, but she's also really cool. It's like I got so lucky. That's probably awesome. Why I have 4, because they're all good.
That's great. Hey, maybe that reflects on you. Honestly, like that reflects on you there. If you got good kids, I mean, they got it from somewhere. So
yeah, well, I don't know. It was a tough start with the boy. He was he was crazy, but he's grown into himself, and he's just really mellow now. I don't know what was going on at first, but he's calmed down.
Anyways, Dave, go ahead now. Thank you for letting me ask you that question. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, thank you.
No, that's perfect. I hope what just happened. Hopefully, well, I don't know. Do you want a bigger family than that? 4 kids? God damn.
I wanted 6, but I don't know more. I don't know more.
Okay.
Because just like personal reasons, because I believe in like breastfeeding and all that, and it's just like so time consuming, and like I go like all natural when I have babies, so it's just a lot of work. And after the 4th one, I was like, holy shit, it's a lot, but I'm good now. 4 is perfect.
Man, shout out to the chat. Jay said, damn, they're simping hard. Jay, I'm just not a dick. Eat my ass. I'm not simping at all. Dave's right, though. I'm not really familiar with the OnlyFans.
I didn't even know what simping meant when I started.
Yeah, it's the stupidest word ever. It's the vocabulary of this.
Jay's my guy. But Dave, the way you said that when we came in, Dave was like, I'm super familiar with OnlyFans. Like when you hit him up, were you like, oh, when he hit you up, were you like, oh, red flags? Like,
no, because he hit me up on my OnlyFans, and I just knew it was the only way he could get a hold of me. And so I took it pretty serious, because I've done one other podcast, and I just like, people can't get a hold of me unless they get a hold of me on OF. So I was like appreciative that he took that route. Oh, yeah. I've had some really dumb offers, like, other things, but I always hear people out. It's like somebody wanted me to do a whole Telegram thing, and that was crazy. Like, it was insane. But
well, I mean, it's you got to realize that a lot of people, I would try. They have different names on Instagram or Twitter, and they're also don't allow messaging on those. They definitely on OF, because you want people to message you. You're selling something, so it is a good way to get in. Although I did have people think that I was creepy and trying to do some sort of sex.
Yeah,
show.
We're tiptoeing around. We'll ask other questions, because I'm curious. And I saw you post something crazy that somebody said, and I think it was you posted it. I'm pretty sure. Did you post it today? Like somebody
today. Yeah.
So what did they ask you? I read it, and
this guy would be so happy if he knew we were talking shit about him right now. But no, I just didn't. But he's just like a beta male, and he just likes to like fendom. He likes to be dominated. It's not my area of expertise, so I don't have many fendom.
We don't have many of those in our chat. Trust me. But go ahead.
And
okay, see, I didn't even know what that. Dave is one.
Men who like
no. And there's alpha and beta. And alpha is someone that wants to take control. Beta is someone that wants to be dominated. So there you go.
So, okay, there's most everybody, and then Dave.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
What does dominated mean? What does that even mean? Like you call him like a little bitch or
he
something
likes
like that?
to like lick the bottom of my shoe fantasy. He wants
What?
me to send him pictures of my trash can, like because he's trash and he knows his place. Like he gets off on that.
What's going on?
We don't kink shame.
I'm not judging. I'm laughing at Cav's reaction.
I'm not kink shaming, but
Whatever. Fucking rocks
did you just
the
say
boat.
lick your shoe? That's like what our guy Nicky Fish Tanks does.
No, he
like,
doesn't do that, dude. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? I've seen him drink beer out
He
of
pours
his shoe
beer
like
and-
150
yeah.
times.
Well,
Yeah, he really likes that stuff. I swear. And like, it's not. He approached me like That's why I'm saying like I'm not. That's not my area of expertise. But I will get into it. I don't have many people like that because I'm like pretty sweet naturally. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty nice, and so I have to really put myself in a different place to be mean to him. But if I'm angry, I can take my anger out of him. So that's cool.
is that the weirdest? There's got to be weirder stuff people have asked you though.
So like Dave,
yesterday.
Dave told me, I told him I wouldn't say this, but he told me he asked people to like send him farts and shit. So there's crazy people like that, right?
They want that. Yeah. Somebody asked me to step on live crawfish for $200.
Crawfish?
Yeah. In high heels. They said $200, make a video stepping on live crawfish. And I just would never.
Oh, I'd fuck that crawfish up.
I would never do that.
You didn't do it?
No. Where do you even get crawfish?
You can eat it afterwards if you feel bad.
Maybe
After it's been stomach.
Yeah,
But how
eat it, and then it's
you know
not
what I
really
wonder
as
about
bad as it
psychology
tastes.
is how is that sexual? I mean, anything can be sexual, but to me, I don't even know how that's sexual.
Some of it. Like, I don't understand it all, but like feet kink, there's something close in your brain that's like wired to like what turns you on like sexually and all that, like something to do with it. The wires are close to like feet and then like what turns you on and like they're close. So I always have looked in. I have always looked into that. I've looked into that, and that kind of makes sense, like why people have like a feet fetish. But I don't understand a lot of the other stuff.
No, we have a video on this channel about foot fetish, and
did you? Was it
not my
similar to
thing.
what I said?
Well, we were all doing a live show, and some guy that was
not about foot fetish.
No, it
video
wasn't.
was about gambling.
It
on
became
the
foot fetish.
Final Four basketball games, and it was in a bar at our studio in San Antonio. And somehow it became a foot fetish. Yes. But
Anyways.
shout out to the chat. I think we just lost. Oh, there you go.
I turned my phone off on accident.
Rim Most said he would have tap danced on those motherfuckers. Talking about the crawfish.
He would have.
Yeah, we got a great chat, man. I saw
A lot
our guy
of people
LJ
told
asked
me
a
that.
question. As long as it's like respectful. If somebody asks a question and we'll see it, we'll pick it up and ask it. He asked me to ask you if you smoke in the chat. Do you smoke? Like, I'm sure he means marijuana, obviously, not like
I
cigarettes.
haven't smoked marijuana in 3 years, which is ironically kind of when I started social media. But
Me neither.
it made me like, I don't know if I was smoking the wrong strain, but it made me like real lazy. So that's just my take on it. I
Lazy?
smoked my
It
whole
made you
life.
lazy?
Yeah, it just made me not as motivated. I smoked my whole life. I've smoked since I was way too young to smoke. My sister smoked, so I started smoking with her at like real fucking young. And I never knew what I was like not smoking. So I tried it out and I was like, damn, I'm a lot more productive.
What's off limits? What are some things that people have asked you that's too much?
What the hell kind of what does that mean?
What's
Well,
off limits?
obviously stepping on a crawfish. And I
Video.
promise I will leave this alone after that. But
Yeah.
just tell that dude that you know somebody who will step on that motherfucker.
I was literally
for
going
him.
to say that. I was like, I hope this guy sees that because there are so many people who will dance on crawfish for him.
And I'll
but-
just eat it. For all the PETA people out there that are like, I'll eat it afterwards. So you just bite the head off anyways.
If they were already dead, I'd step on them. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't. But
All right, enough with these fucking crawfish. What's off limits? That's what I mean.
I would say I don't like I don't know, a poop kink, a piss kink, poop kink. That's not my thing.
Water
Diaper-
sports?
Oh my God.
diaper baby, animal.
Is this shit that common?
Animal.
Yeah,
Have you ever been asked for
that's
that?
the mommy experience? I'm not into that. I don't want to be someone's mommy. Like they actually, and then I've been asked like borderline. I don't know if you can say the word, but like I don't know if I can say it. Okay, wait. It's
Say it as nicely as you can.
What word?
Like-
I don't know where this is
What are you
going.
trying to think of?
like perverted or not like pedophilia. Like
Oh
people
yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
well,
say
that
that word.
be
No.
a child. Like
we got it.
In that word.
content. People are weird.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure
Go
they
ahead,
are.
cut the mic.
Well, two of those things you said are illegal. I mean,
Thank you. Yeah, they
yeah.
want me to like age back. That was a good way to say it. Age back.
Yeah.
Real far.
Okay,
Yeah.
outside of the last one where that just went, like the rest of them before that, is it really like that common? Like seriously, like.
Oh yeah, people ask.
Was
all the
Dave
time.
one of them? You can put it on here.
No, Dave never even asked me for a custom. He's never told me no.
I'm a professional.
Yes, he was very professional. The only time we spoke was about the show.
It's true. And it is a profession. I mean, that's kind of the whole point. I mean, you're not stepping on crawfish in real life. I mean, you're getting paid for it.
She's not stepping on the crawfish, man. Keep up.
No, that's not my kink. That's not my thing.
Or we were joking about it last night, and I said I know of some guy that asked some girl to fart in a jar and send it to him. I actually think it's pretty common.
No, Dave,
that was weird.
You did that.
I would do it. In fact, I'm thinking about doing it. Like if some
What
weird.
do you mean you're thinking it for the show? Will you do it for the show?
I do. Well, I'm not going to show me farting in it, but I'll show the jar with fart in it.
I thought you meant
Motherfucker, ask somebody else for it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, good. She's having a cocktail. We should have asked you to do it anyway. I don't know what her problem is.
Dave's rude. I'm sorry.
I just took it upon myself.
I'm rude. All right.
Cheers.
Would you ever? Okay, so 2 questions. Can you give us an idea of what someone like you can? I don't want to tell what your salary is, but I'm interested to know. I mean, you went from a trailer to a house, and you bought it through so how lucrative can it be?
It took me 4 months of doing OF to buy a house.
Holy
what?
crap.
4 months?
I'm farting in the jar, bro. I'm farting in the jar. That's it.
Nobody wants your fucking farts, Dave.
Trust me, there's freaks out there will. And he'll dance in the fucking mud bugs too.
They really will buy they really will buy his farts. He's not wrong. Like I have a filming partner and people have reached out to me to ask for like stuff from my filming partner. Like they're like, nothing against you, but I would like what your partner has. And like, his
the stunt dick.
His stuff. Yeah, stunt dick. That's a good word. I like that.
Oh, like cum?
Yeah, they've asked for that. Like
you should say semen.
Am I allowed to say?
Bro, you can say that word.
Okay, come COME.
I'm so lost. What is crazy? What is here is like, so it's like I wouldn't have been rude anyway. I guess that means I simp or something. I'm just not a rude person, so I never would have been rude. But nothing I could have asked would have gone like where you just described, anyways. so like now I'm at a loss for like questions that would be a little. Wow, that's just crazy, man. There's freaky fucking people out there, and it's okay. I'm not keeping.
They would though. There's not as many guy creators as there is female, so it's like there is a good demand for it, and guys like joke a lot about it, and like I wish I could do what girls do, but like literally guys couldn't, especially other men. There's like a huge men on men. I don't know if it's called findom. No, I think that's for only women, but men that like to be dominated by other men. Like there's a huge area for that, and like there's not enough male creators. And I know, and this is where this thing is. We're sports oriented, very very alpha type group. I will say this, and this is true. And she can co-sign on this. There are a lot of straight guys that do not non-straight content and get paid for it. Exactly. A lot of them. Because the money, exactly. Solo, I mean, guy stuff and solo stuff, but there's also guys that do boy girl stuff and then do solo stuff for. Trust me, I know it's funny to him because he's sophomore. Man, holy shit, this conversation. Well, I've had men reach out to me, straight men who reach out to me and like ask me for advice, that have come across me and have actually subbed to me, and then they wanted to start their own page, and they did really well and they've asked me stuff like, do you think it would turn on a girl to see me like eating my own semen? And I said, to be honest, I've only ever seen that with men. Stop. No. Men that like that. This is like the advice that men ask me, and they're straight men. I'm being serious. Yeah. And if you're willing to do it, you're gonna make money. Not a lot of men are. Hey, don't kink shame. Don't kink shame. Stop, have an open mind. Stop, Dave. Now I know what you do in your free time. Have an open mind. Have an open mind. I know
You do this in your free time. I know Dave does.
No,
this.
actually, if you must know, my preference is very, very vanilla. I like very plain stuff. I'm not a freak at all.
Wow, this has gone so fucking.
This is what you asked for.
So far off the rails from where I thought it would.
All right, next question. Would you ever do a real produced porno film?
I would if it was with all women.
Just women?
Or yeah, women.
So that kind of
what did you ask?
Kind of keys me in on something because there's a lot of not wanting to share and stuff. That's none of my business. But I think I know what you mean by that.
Oh shit! I can't breathe, bro. This is tripping me out.
People don't like.
I'm trying so hard not to just sit here and laugh.
Or take a drink.
I've never heard a lot of this shit. I thought this was kind of like. I mean, it's cool
awesome.
though. Like whatever. I'm not trying to, like you keep saying, I'm not like judging anybody.
They're closed-minded. All these people, they're just closed-minded.
Our chat. Trust me, I know our chat pretty intimately. We got some kinky motherfuckers in this chat right now. I know we do, especially Guns. I know what Guns is into.
I'm telling you, dude. He wants jarred farts,
dude. Only way people would buy that from you is if you like had Ohio State music playing in the background and really bought into the being Brutus.
You are the worst comedian ever, bro. Stick to what you do. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not a comedian, so I appreciate you thinking that I am.
All right. I've got. Well, we'll do with it. How about we do this? I got one more question. We'll end it with that. But I've seen some questions in the chat. If you're open to it. The chat has any questions, and Cab and I see one that's interesting, and it has to be appropriate, or maybe slightly inappropriate, whatever.
What the fuck can possibly be inappropriate after the fucking stuff we have gone over? That's
it could get worse. But
if anybody's look, just don't be fucking rude. If you're rude, if you're an asshole, we got a problem. Just don't be an asshole. Like you can ask a question if you're genuinely ask something that you want to know in the chat. Yeah. Ask a genuine question. Don't be an asshole. It's that simple.
Yeah, I typically ignore questions like that. A lot of people are like, how do you ignore your comments? And I just ignore them unless they're nice people.
No, actually, you've gotten it. They've been very. I was scared they wouldn't be nice to you. I know they're not nice to me. So, but that's very normal. What about soiled panties? That's a good question.
Okay, so Mike M, he's a head of the Pimp Slap Play of the Day, by the way. He said, "What about what soiled? Gross. I thought it was just panties in general. Damn it! Why is it always got to get weird, man?"
No, because they want used panties. What was it? What did he mean? Like, have I ever?
We're not. Just do people buy panties from you? How about that as a question?
Yeah, I sell panties. I sell used panties, and like I sell many different forms of used panties. Just standard old panties, or ones that I've worn for 24 hours. Ones that I've played in, stuff like that.
The soiled.
Jimmy, our guy, wants to know if Dave is going to discuss man on man every show.
We'll do whatever you want.
That's a yes, Jimmy. That's his area.
You guys are all just very close-minded people. Razor asked sort of the same thing as LJ asked. Razor asks, how much do I spend on you a month? I have a subscription.
They're mad. We'll ask that in a second. They're mad because I changed the question. They want to know if people buy pants that you shit in, panties that you shit in.
Okay.
Never. I'm not into anything regarding that. I like to pretend like girls don't do that.
Yeah.
She says she can point you in the right direction, you freaks.
I do know. Yeah. Just go on Twitter. There's lots of girls. Sorry to disappoint. It's not my area of expertise.
What do you mean not soiled like that? What other kind of soiled is there, Mike?
Like worn for like
worn.
Here, I'll do like multiple day wear if you're if you're willing to meet that cost. But like
is that soiled?
Soiled. Wait.
Soiled is dirty, like soiled laundry. He's bad with words and vocabulary and thinking and stuff. So he doesn't think can be hard.
That was funny. I'll give you that.
No, well. Zing. So the next question is, we got the soiled part.
If you soiled yourself, that means like
how much are your subscriptions? How much is your subscription?
I just do straight up $10 a month for my OnlyFans, and I do page content, but I also do PPV as well. But I keep my page spicy. I upload full videos of solo, boy, girl, girl. If I had a reliable partner, I have some girl, but I need a better partner.
Dave's good at that.
He doesn't have a vagina.
Yeah, he does.
Go ahead, Cap.
I did. I finished. I just said, yeah, you do. Like, you do have a vagina. That's all I said. I didn't even go.
What was I going to say? So
Sharky,
I guess
our guy, shout out Sharky in the chat, Sharky Water Nations. He's asked a couple times Super Bowl pick. You got a Super Bowl team that you're rooting for, or who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl this year? Anybody? You can throw anything out there, even if
me.
You don't care.
I would hope that it would be the Dallas Cowboys, but that's probably a lot of hate.
There you go. Are you in the Dallas area?
No, I'm in Ohio.
Oh, okay. There you go. So you're Brutus. That makes it all connects now. Yeah, and you probably said that. I'm in Dallas area. That's why I was wondering. So I'm not really a Cowboys fan.
Dallas Cowboys and the Steelers. My mom was the Steelers. My dad was Dallas Cowboys. So I was going with my dad.
There you go. There you go, Dave. Go ahead. You can return to your questions. I just wanted to hit the chat with theirs.
No, I have a sort of a wrap up question, and then whatever she wants to plug. But if the chat wants to keep going, I think they're just kind of all over the place. Well, let's just do the question. So, and I don't mean like you. I mean, you obviously could. Anyone could do this forever. But what's the end game? Do you? I mean, are you just kind of in sort of whatever is going to happen mode, or do you have a plan, like a 5-year plan?
Have an end game.
I have a plan. I want to buy like property. I want to get into flipping houses, and like I want to do the demo on it. I like refurbishing, or I don't know, demo. I like to.
Do you enjoy what you do? Like, I mean,
that's still hustling. That's still hustling. I was just telling Dave, hustlers don't have an end game. We just keep making money, Dave.
Yeah, and there's like lots of little.
What do you think I am? I'm a gambler, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Let her speak. You're being rude.
I'm sorry. I won't cut you off.
Lots of little like side stuff I want to do, but like the end goal is just like real estate and stuff like that. You know, stuff to fall back on.
Do you like what you
real estate right now?
I could, yeah. That's what I'm moving towards there. I bought this house to redo. It's like a fixer upper, and I've been redoing each room in this house, practicing.
Do you like? Look, I guess kind of tied into that question is, do you like what you do? Is some people? I know there's some girls that probably would prefer to do something else. Some girls like maybe like to be watched or whatever. They like. Yeah. Is this something you like to do?
Yeah, I like what I do. I like it a lot. I like making other people happy, and I enjoy that. It makes me feel good. It like really helped me with my whole self. Like I never even like took nudes before starting OF. I know that sounds
really.
Yeah, because people ask me like, show me nudes from when you were pregnant. Show me nudes from when you were like just when you turned 18, like over. I don't have any, and I have like 2 from when I was pregnant to show people. Like, it's made me feel like 100% better about myself, and I like love what I do. Actually, weirdly
confidence builder. Yeah, that pregnancy fetish is another one too. I don't understand.
I was gonna try to hit the chat again before you get weird, Dave. Rim Most wants to know how many tattoos and what your favorite tattoo is.
I have like over 20, and my favorite one is the one I got most recently. It's up my whole leg. It's like the start of my leg piece, and
that's dope.
It's a skeleton and a snake, and then some foliage and all that. But I just like it because it's so pretty, and I like the way it looks. But my most special one is this one. How long? This was about 16 hours.
Did you do it all at once?
No, not all at once. Like 4 different sessions.
Gotcha. Yeah, I figured I was just checking.
No,
what did you say about this one on your shoulder?
That's my most special one. That's my dad.
Oh, that's awesome. What was he? Was he in the Army?
He was in the Air Force.
No, it was Halloween, Cab. Yeah.
People ask me if that's Hitler all the time, like online.
You probably have like an appeal to some like weird white supremacy people with that, though.
See, the betas asked that for sure.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
a beta. That's a new word, Dave. That describes you to me, so I get it.
Well, either way, whatever. Big Show asked, "Would you ever be in a OnlyFans celebrity boxing match?" Which I don't even know if that's a thing, but
I wish if it was a thing, and if I was a OnlyFans celebrity, hell yeah,
I would. Gonna host one?
I have done like ring girl. I've held up the number cards, so I mean, if they wanted to actually put me in the ring, like I would.
I think he means fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they ever wanted to put me in, I hung up the ring girl, like the number cards, the round cards. I've been out there for that. But if they wanted to like put me out there, you know, I would do that. I would be all
right,
over.
Pub Sports Radio's got to host an OnlyFans boxing match. It's just, I mean,
That'd be awesome.
it's done. We just already have to do it. Pubapalooza 3, we need to have an OnlyFans boxing match. You're down?
I'm signed up.
Obviously, we'll make sure that anybody that like signs up can like get paid a little something, but whoever wins gets the most money. That's how it works. We want everybody fighting.
Exposure and just the experience would be sweet.
Yeah, there you go. All right, boxing match is done. We got to do it. And while we're there, never mind. I was going to say Dave and I can have a drinking match, but I don't think I can drink as much as you, Dave. I'm going to be honest.
Never happened.
That might be the only thing you can do better than me is drinking.
Thinking,
No,
talking,
drinking.
thinking, talking, capping, handicapping, all that.
Oh, okay. The thinking was funny. The talking is that was another one. That was kind of funny. But then at the end, that wasn't funny. You're not. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. I'm sure you're okay.
Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna eat this banana.
Oh my God. Let's go out on a high note, guys.
No, there's a reason why we're eating this banana. The last segment.
I don't have a banana. Dave told me to have a banana. I'm like, this motherfucker knows I'm not eating a fucking banana.
I would have brought one.
Yeah, but Dave likes that beta shit.
Sure, whatever.
I'm with it.
He sucked on that thing before he ate it.
No.
He probably warmed it up for sure.
I don't like. Never mind. I'm not talking about bananas.
Tell her why you're eating the fucking banana.
Yeah.
We're eating the banana because the final segment of the show, we're going to do this.
Dave is going to do that.
Oh wow, you're crazy.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, no, it's not good. But I've been preparing with Tums, and I got all sorts of good stuff.
I told him after he eats it, and we all laugh at him. Since I'm not going to eat it, I won't ever call him a beta again.
Well, I knew also that the chat get a kick out of me eating a banana with an OnlyFans girl on screen. But
I literally thought that's the whole pun of everything.
It kind of was, but these guys aren't clever enough to like not. Keep
I thought like it would have been better if we all started eating bananas, though. You know.
Well, when you come back, because you're definitely invited back, we'll all eat bananas together.
Okay, we'll go out on that note. I like it.
Yeah. Cab, what else you got, buddy? Anything else?
No, I'm good. That was a good conversation. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on with us. I really enjoyed that, even though I lost my shit for a little bit because I did not expect that to go where it went, but it did, and I'm glad. New things have been explored. I learned new words tonight, like soiled and beta. All things that make me think of Dave.
You know, get your
Some
questions.
jokes write themselves. Yep. So thanks so much. We're gonna single screen you. Plug whatever you want to plug. Your page, your business, your burgeoning real estate career, whatever else. Go ahead. It's on you.
Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for having me. Natasha Tush. Most of my social medias are Natasha Tush, including my OnlyFans, Twitter. My Instagram is tush.melove. And yeah, thanks for having me. Bye.
Yeah.
No, now we're gonna no, put him back on there. We'll interview you.
You can interview me all you want, motherfucker. What? Go.
Well, let's just jump into the next section. You know, we have two more things to do. The next thing's going to be quick. You know, we are a sports show. We're going to talk about maybe answer some questions from the chat, but we're going to have and this next segment is a sports segment. So let's go.
I'll let you kick off, Dave. Have you already bet anything, or do you just know what you're going to bet?
No, I don't. I have one thing I'm looking at. I don't know where the line is. And it's Kodai Senga. I like his K prop. I even forget who he's playing. He just has been hitting it nonstop. Usually these Japanese pitchers are found out. In the beginning, they aren't because there's not a lot of tape on them, and obviously they play overseas. But as they play, usually they decline. And I'm not saying he's a winning pitcher. He's not. He just strikes guys out. And he's playing the Red Sox. who are striking out at a 22% clip the last few weeks, which is middle of the road, but they don't walk. Their walk rate's like 7%, which is bad. So I'm looking at that. That's what I got.
Say that one more time.
Kodai Senga.
His strikeout.
I don't know where it's going to be at. If it's probably be 6.5. If it's 7.5, I'll still bet it. But that's what I'm looking at. And the line might push me off it. If it's a plus money number, probably won't bet it because the books don't give you plus money K props usually unless it's sucker time. So
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't want to eat this fucking chip. You guys hit that like button, and again, I'm only going to eat it so that I can enjoy watching Dave in pain. I can't fucking focus because all I'm thinking about is eating this fucking chip, which I don't want to eat this fucking thing.
Well,
but yeah, I did look
Give
at
us a play.
Do what?
Give us a play.
No. You eat the chip, and we're gonna watch. One thing that I am looking at tomorrow, though, and this is something that I'm always looking at. The totals have been going under in the first 5 for the Rangers at home of late. I haven't been on it as much. But tomorrow you got Gonsolin on the mound against Haney at home for the Rangers again. And I don't, it's already moved up. This total opened at 9. It's moved up to 9.5. I don't know if I'm going to get to the window on it because I can't bet it just yet. I wanted 5 at a good number for the over. If it goes up to 5.5, I might still bet it, but I don't know. Gonsolin, he's had the injury. He's been, his last start against the Mets, he only gave up 2 hits, 1 run. He was a lot better after the 3 starts in a row where he gave up 4, and then the 1 start where he blew up against San Francisco, the 6 hits, 7 runs, in 5 2/3 innings. But I don't think Gonsolin. I don't know. I think he's going to have some trouble with this Rangers lineup, just like a lot of teams do. I know they have the number 1 batting average in baseball with the 274 average. So this is kind of the obvious thing when I say their lineup is good. But I think this is a tough lineup for somebody to work through issues with. And Haney is not somebody that I trust long-term. I never have. He did great against Cleveland, probably his best start, which was huge for him because it was a bounce back after his start against Washington 2 games ago, where he only went 3 innings and gave up 8 runs or 7 runs on 8 hits. I think Haney gets hit again, and I think Gonsolin gets hit also. I really think Haney gets touched up, so I kind of like the Dodgers team total, and I might be on the first 5 over.
Good. I wasn't concentrating because I'm putting on these gloves.
Everyone's talking about the banana.
Well, the banana is gone. It has been eaten.
So we want everybody in the chat to know that you can come do this too. If you think you can do it better, just come up and beat us. Because I know I'm going to beat Dave. That's the only thing that matters is that I last longer than him. But whenever we do this shit, once he breaks and I win, I'm done and I'm out. Goodbye.
I'm gonna break first. In fact, I need to be excused.
I know you are. Beta, bro. We figured it out.
Nothing to do with that. This is gonna be hotter than the pits of hell. But why don't we so we got it. So what was mine's Kodai Senga. You like the Dodgers.
Kind of, yeah. I've actually thought about going with the Dodgers in the first 5. I might back Gonsolin. I also might take the Dodgers team total over, and I might take the first 5 over.
Okay. All right. Well, that's closing lines. We're really not going to try to focus on sports on the show. Obviously, we got to give something out, so we did. Let's roll into the next segment. Roll the intro, and then I got to go get some stuff in the fridge. I'll be right back.
What do you mean? You don't got to go get nothing. You sit your ass right here. This guy. See, I'm just going to eat this shit, even though I don't want to. Thank you, T. I didn't mind I like you being here better. T, have you ever eaten one of these fucking things?
Fuck no.
Would you eat it?
No.
I don't think I want to eat it. I don't got to eat this. There's nothing that says I got to eat this just because I'm sitting here.
Well, we're here now.
I don't have to eat it.
Well, I think you have to.
If I eat this, it's literally for one reason. Hold on. Where is he? I'm going back to the start of the show where we got that $99 dono. Who sent that in?
Motherfucking Charlie
Optimus High up
Bradshaw. Charlie Bradshaw.
Charlie Bradshaw, shout out to you. If I missed anybody in the chat, man, because I'm scrolling back up there, we appreciate everyone. This chat's been live as fuck. You guys are the best. If I do it, it's for Charlie Bradshaw. And for everyone who's saying it's not that bad, I call bullshit, Big Show. First off, congratulations on the wedding, boss. I'm happy for you. I can't wait to see you in San Antonio and kick it. We will be in San Antonio for a card show. Do you got the date on that, T?
Go on.
No? Fuck. Big Show, drop it in the chat. It's in August. I know it's in August. So
I forget.
All right. You guys want to check out what I got?
What you got?
Got the gloves. We've got milk. We've got ice cream. We've got Tums. We've got Alka-Seltzer.
You're such an old man.
We've got Prilosec.
such a bitch.
We've got just in case. Just in
Is that
case.
hemorrhoid cream, bro?
Oh yeah.
And really? Is that really
Boom.
seriously what that is?
Absolutely.
What?
I
the
never can
fuck
be
is
too
wrong
careful.
with you?
You never can be too careful. Man, my heart's already bouncing on my chest. I'm so nervous about this. It's not even funny, but I'm going to do it. You're doing it too.
Do it.
I don't have
One
to
bite.
eat it.
One bite.
No, you absolutely do. You're not pussing out. Because we're just
do
ending the
you
show
do?
right now, and that's stupid. What content is that? We're doing this. We talked about it.
No,
Let's open
I'm not
this
doing
up.
this for content, bro. I already said that.
We're not
I'm doing
backing
this-
out now. Let's go.
It's the
So
first
I can watch you
episode.
do
You
it.
can't punk out in the first episode.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Hold the fucking phone, everybody, and wait just 1 second.
Look
Dave
at this fucking shit.
has to eat this.
No. You're not pussing out. You're doing it. You told me you're doing it. You tried to puss out earlier, and then you said you're doing it. So we're doing it. Let's go.
All right. Well, T, you better be ready to end this fucking show then. Plug the fucking bet online before we do this. Dave, you, hello?
Plug what?
Bet online like you were going to.
Oh, yeah. Bet online. First of all, I want to say, we plug it on the show. They're friends of the channel. But I personally have been using Bet Online forever, much longer than me having any sort of affiliation with these guys. I love their customer service. They have a bunch of bonus. We'll give you the bonus here in a second for Pub Sports Radio, but they've had great bonuses. They have a life bonus. They have poker on there. You can do horses. I like them the best because they have the best MLB lines. But what I'm supposed to say is go to Pub Sports Radio website, click the logo, and it'll take you to sign-in page. Sign up. It's got to be a first-time sign up. Put the promo code in Pub Sports, and you get 100% match up to $1,000. And that's put $1,000 in. They give you $1,000 to play with. I think the turnover is like 6 times or 12 times. It's not much if you're like $100 better or even a $50 better. So bet online. Cab loves it too.
Absolutely. Also, if you bet props, prize picks, same promo code, Pub Sports Radio. Put it in, get free money. It's that simple. They'll match the deposit. Akbar, shout out to him, man. He said, have a beer next to you and eat the chip. Easy solution. Look, anybody who thinks it's easy, do me a favor and come up here and prove it. Go longer than what we do. Okay? Are you opening that shit up?
Yeah. Boy, I'm
do
nervous.
not put this in your mouth until we're on the same page. I am taking my time with it because unlike you, I don't have gloves and I'm not touching this shit. So I'm using a paper towel.
It's all crumpled up, which actually I'm kind of into.
Black.
Bro, this thing smells like fucking ass.
It doesn't smell. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Show it up to the camera.
Look at that. You can
Black.
see it's got the crystals on it.
All right, guys, let's go.
Shh.
The chat's waiting.
Shh. Motherfucker. I don't want to do this.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I should have got gloves because I'm not touching this, but I got it. I guess it'll just have to touch my lips.
All right. 1, 2,
That's
3.
fucking hot. Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
dry as fuck.
Swallow.
I can't swallow. It tastes like chemicals.
Wait till you swallow. Oh.
I already swallowed it.
Oh.
This is really hot, bro.
The
I
hiccups.
don't like this. Do we have a timer? Fuck. Dave, would you break already, bro?
Yeah. I'm done.
Really?
Oh, God. I'm going to throw up.
Me too.
Is this what you guys wanted? I'm going to see a girl. And then this.
Give us the outro. Give us the outro.
What's the outro? I'm about to die.
I don't know. Say bye.
Holy
Bye,
fuck.
guys. See you next week.
Oh fuck! I don't have like an outro bit.
Oh, wow. That vodka's strong.